Everybody has to get their taxes done. My name is Marlon Jackson, and I own a tax prep company called My Tax Offices. My goal is to share what I've learned over these 20 years with other people so that they can enjoy the same experiences that I've been having. Grew up in a small town outside of Philadelphia called Coatesville, Pennsylvania. And there was a big steel mill there called Lucan Steel Mill. When the Vietnam War went over, they laid off everybody from the steel mill. But nobody had a transferable skill. All they knew was steel. I don't want anybody to ever tell me I'm fired. My main goal right now is just to expose this industry that I'm in to others and give them an opportunity to make a 12-month income in 3 months. I was amazed to see how much money is made in the tax prep industry. The sad part about the money that's being made is that it's not coming back to those who they're making the money off of, the underserved. So my goal really is to transfer some of that money that's going out of the community and bring it back. A lot of people don't know this though, but in America there are 44 million white millionaires. And there's only 35,000 black millionaires. Right now, our biggest challenge is access to capital. And this industry here gives us access to capital if we work it properly. It's not about me. I'm not trying to make all the money for myself because I don't want to be the only one who has a boat and a house and a swimming pool. It'd be nice if everybody that I know has one so I can come to their house and swim. When I started doing taxes in Houston, Texas, back in 2000, I noticed that all these franchises were not owned by people of color, but we're 80% of the customers. And it was funny how they would always hire somebody as a manager who looked like the customers. And then they would sort of sit in the back and calculate all the income from all these customers. And I was saying to myself, there's something wrong with this picture. So in my heart, I was saying, we need to level the playing field here. It's a $16 billion a year industry. We are 12% of the owners of these tax offices. We have almost a proclivity to just go there to get a refund. We've been caught up in this system so long that we're not doing anything to try to keep Uncle Sam from taking all our money. And when we go to mainstream tax offices, they really don't share anything with us about what we need to do. As I believe that's because they don't know how to deal with folks who don't look like they look. I remember working in Houston for Jackson Hewitt. I was helping this black couple one day, and he got behind the couple and said, and I'll never forget that, I thought I was going to be fired. And he said, Marlon, get them in and get them out. Whew. I did everything I could to keep my composure. I was really hurt. It made me realize that they look at us like cattle. But I made a decision to learn the tax business, and what I found out was startling. My vision for my tax offices is to make sure that we get a part of that $16 billion that's out there. $1 billion is a lot of money, which can go a long way. We need access to that kind of capital so we can start funding our organizations and funding opportunities for people. This guy had just got out of jail, and he was a plumber. And he kept coming to me complaining about they won't pay him. So I put a contract together for him, which was binding, and they had to pay him. And I became his accountant, and he started making money with those contracts. If we don't have the opportunity to share some of our expertise and experiences with people, then they're not going to get it. The reason this is so important to me is I'm black. I'm sort of here on behalf of black folks who've been left out and shut out. I don't believe an industry that has 80% of a certain ethnicity as customers should be getting all the money. If black people are strong in America, it makes America stronger. You know, I have customers that come to me all the time. When they owe money, that bothers me because I know there's something they can do. So a lot of times people don't know they have deductions that they're entitled to because no one talks to them and asks questions. I've had people that do hair and make money and have kids and don't know that they can claim the money doing hair and claim their kids and get earned income credit. They feel like they gotta hide the money because they don't want to pay taxes on it. It's not fun having a job today. Workers being furloughed, you just never know when you're going to be fired. I think it's important that you get into something where you're the boss, where you own and you control your destiny. This industry is wide open. You know, anybody can become an ERO or a person who has a tax prep company so that they can make a 12-month income in 3 months. The powers that be in the tax industry made it seem like you had to go to Harvard, you gotta be a CPA, you gotta have all these licenses. It's not what you think it is. This is a fun industry and you get to meet a lot of people. I wish I would have started when I was 20 instead of 40. So I encourage you to look at this as a viable option for you and your family. It's not hard, you just have to love people. I know a lot of people are very upset with how much taxes are coming out of their income. That doesn't mean you have to keep accepting it. There's a lot of opportunity for us to do some educating, but we got to get people in front of us. This has given me an opportunity to control my own destiny. You know, the Bible says if you teach a person how to fish, you ain't got to worry about them eating your fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish.